Hi Scorpio, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina and I'm a Swedish Australian psychic, medium and artist. Brand new on YouTube, but I've been working with the tarot cards for quite some years. I can't shuffle though, see, already. Anywho, you've heard it all before, that it doesn't always resonate with you, the readings. And if they don't, then please check another reader altogether if that feels better. The energies have to harmonize. Or you can check your other planets. Your ascendant's not a planet, of course, but you can check your rising ascendant, which tells us a lot about how a person functions socially. You can also check your moon, that tells us how you function emotionally. Venus and Mars are also very good planets to check out a little bit because, Venus in a female horoscope tells us a lot about how she projects her femininity. And for both male and female horoscopes, it tells us a lot about what the person likes, even loves. And Mars, well, that tells us a lot about the basic or fundamental energy resource that we can, that we can access. So a Mars in Taurus, for example, will be very different to Mars in Libra. Quite interesting. In a male horoscope, it tells us a lot about how the man projects his masculinity. And in a female horoscope, it says a lot about the type of man that she's attracted to. So, enough of that. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, Scorpio. The Seven of Swords fell out, which, for me symbolizes fear of something. We'll see if it should be relevant to the reading. We'll see where and how. The tarot deck that I work with is called the Goddess Tarot, and they're made by Chris Waldher. She's made other decks as well. But this particular deck, came to me quite by accident, and I was so disappointed because I was expecting the traditional Rider-Waite. And I was given these ones. Oh, they're not the correct ones. But then I got them home and I understood that this is absolutely the deck that I will be and should be working with. The whole major arcana is made up of goddesses and from all over the world, different time periods. So they're very empowering, a lot of feminine power in them, but they love men too. And they're happy to consult with the men. To be consulted by men, I should say. I don't see you yet, Scorpio. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, or if you're older or younger. But I think I can relate the fear. And it has to do possibly either with a codependency or maybe with a dependency. The Four of Cups for me tells me a lot about that problem and even abuse of different kinds. And that seems to be one of my working themes. But in this reading for you, mysterious Scorpio, and you are a bit, aren't you? You're not coming up yet. It's coming up reversed. So either you're in the process of sobering up and or also in the process of finding your way as a single person. I see a divorce and I see communication ending, and feelings in swing. They're swinging, these feelings. So I think the fear has to do with that. But it's very interesting. It seems like, mysterious as you are, Scorpio, you're not gonna make up an appearance. That's all right. We like you anyway. I'm mad about Scorpios because I'm a Cancer. They're my best friends. So a lot of healing happening here, definitely. I see that a lot of pain is starting to release. I'm Swedish Australian. Did I say that? Sometimes I don't find the words. It'll get better with time. I'm used to working in Swedish. But the Three of Swords for me, this is love pain, or deep pain that we've endured either in relationships and even in our families when we were small. But it's also coming up reverse. So there's a healing happening there. But you're still quite heavy, quite anxious, and maybe a bit depressed as well. But things are starting to look up. This card here, it's number 16. I don't know which one. Could it be the devil? Could be the devil, maybe, in the classical tarot. Number 16. It's called depression here. It's quite an interesting story. I'd like to tell you, because you see the Aborigines, two Aborigine sisters, they're goddesses, and they were swallowed by a snake. I don't really remember much more. Why should I tell this story? I don't remember more than that. They were swallowed by a snake until they were released into the light again. He burped them up. But even this card comes up in the reverse. So there's lots of pressure, lots of feeling oppressed, maybe even insulted and humiliated, but it's releasing. And I also see that even though you're not showing yourself, you're working very actively with this. Great to see. Great to see. But there's still some sorrow, even though major conflicts have released. So I think, conflicts can be internal conflicts, but it can also be caused by this sobering up. But it can also be conflicts with an earlier partner, of course. So I think it probably is a little bit of both. Things are clearing, you're communicating, and I guess the courts will decide, but it's not quite time. Things are still in... it must be quite recently divorced, I guess, because it's not complete yet. A little bit longer, they say. But they also show the Six of Staves, and I think that's the same for all of us. We see that as a victory card, don't we? All of us, yeah, great. And I also see the Two of Cups, which for me is the Karma card. I know it's twin souls for many readers, but I see it, I've learned to see it as the Karma card. And it can appear in all sorts of different situations. But now it happens to be in your life situation with sobering up and divorcing. But even that comes up reversed, which is great, because that tells me that's a life lesson learned. The problem is if we don't do that, if we don't learn our karmic lessons together with the partner we're with and choose to leave them, we only have to repeat the same procedure with another partner, maybe the very next one. So that gives very good hope for your future, that you've released it now and you will be able to go forth in full confidence. But you're not appearing. I find that really interesting. No Scorpio, no man, no woman. No young man, no young woman. Anyway, we can work while you're incognito, or hiding. Mysterious Scorpio. I'm going to take some oracle cards now, and we'll start with the yogic path. Fabulous cards written by Sahara Rose, and the artist is called Danielle Noel. and I like them a lot. Here we find several of the Indian deities, cards on spirituality, Ayurveda, yoga. Here we are. Oh, Kali. This is a very cool deity. I remember her. I don't know these cards very well yet. I'm still getting to know them. But Kali, I know, is a fabulous goddess. I just have to find the page and I'll tell you all about her. Kali, 99. Good number as well. Okay, she is the goddess of destruction, dissolution, and ecstasy. Sounds like the perfect card for a Scorpio. That's so magic. You draw upon Kali when you're in a time of radical rebirth. She's fierce, erratic, untamed. See, this is why I love Scorpios too. The part of you that you're afraid to give full control because you don't know where it will take you. Well, perhaps that was a bit of the fear card as well. Possibly. Yeah, afraid of your own power. That's all right. I think you must be a woman then. Men aren't afraid of their own power. Not normally, anyway. She will destroy all disillusion and bring you face to face with your darkest shadows. Well, good luck in sobering up. Out not to cause anguish, but rather from a deep place of love, of course. Nice. She demolishes the ego that creates the boundary between you and your highest self. She's the ecstasy experienced in an orgasm, meditation, bold self-expression, or pushing a child out of the womb. Kali comes to you in a time of deep liberation, stepping into the truer form of you. Trust the process and allow yourself to release all limitations so you can become one with the bliss that you are. Fantastic, Scorpio. Really, Kali was the name, Indian deity. And I'd like to give you a message from your angels. Doreen Virtue, who else? We'll see what they have to tell you. I'm the perfect shuffler when I want them to pop out. When I'm just shuffling normally, they fly everywhere. I'm going to have to break it. This one is the one. Melina. You're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. No, that doesn't resonate. I'll take another one. Come on, Spirit. Please help us out here. Which card does Scorpio need to have? This one. Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. That's lovely. You mysterious Scorpio there. Thanks for passing by. I hope it helped you. And it would be nice to see you again next week. But now I'm going into my sales pitch. Warning. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, that's quite doable via Skype, phone or video. It'll set you back 61 US dollars, 88 Australian dollars, 92 New Zealand dollars, 47 British pounds, or 574 Swedish krona. 30 minutes. Look forward to hearing from you. Please take care, dear Scorpio. Meditate. Don't forget to breathe. Bye.